we'll get you out of here with, we have so many questions. Thank you to everybody who's hopping in the chat. We're going to do these shows more often. Don't worry about it. You're going to have your chance all summer to ask John some questions.
Here's one real quick. How many games will Cadaverous Tony play this year? 9. Let's go 9.
All right. If he sticks around, you never know. Someone's got to catch balls there. I was going to ask you another question about, we're getting close to another, this is what we'll end on. I'll go to the Travis Kelce question. So Travis Kelce is turning 34 years old in October. Still put up monster numbers at a position that, let's be honest, is a total wasteland, tight end. Mm-hmm. What's your confidence level in Kelce, especially if you got to take him at this mid-first round price tag?
Well, we're not seeing a single damn sign of slippage yet. So I was a little skeptical last year, but at this point, it's to me, it's about the other players around him. I'm a little more skeptical about the other guys getting taken this year in round 1. So it does actually, for me, make Kelce look a little bit more appealing. I mean, Cooper Kupp coming off the serious injury. A.J. Brown seems like an injury ticking time bomb. Devontae Adams already not great vibes there. So I'm more than fine with Kelce. My favorite Kelce story of all time at the Combine, I was out in front I loved Kelce. And he did not get his own podium. Back then, the top guys at each position get their own podium, and the secondary guys would get their own tables. I can give you an example. Like, I remember talking at the table with like Gio Bernard, sure, like the secondary guys. I don't recall who the top guys were that year, but I walk into the room. I'm like, where's my boy? Where's Kelce? Like, I don't see him at the podium. I can't recall who else was there. So then I see him at the table, and he's kind of like by himself. So I walk right up to him. I'm like, man, this is bullshit. I mean, you deserve your own podium. He's like, for real. And that was it. And I talked with him, and I recapped that story with him when he came on years later. And then he also that day predicted rookie Tyreek Hill would blow up. So, I mean, the guy's just got good karma.
No question about it. And if you've got good karma, you think you're going to win some big money in a high-stakes league, they're drafting over at the FFPC. All their tournaments, except for the main event that starts July 4th weekend, have launched for 2023. The FFPC now has 2 tournaments with $1 million in grand prizes. That, of course, is the main event and the Fantasy Pros Championship. If Dynasty's more your thing, we got Dynasty startups. They're filling every single day, starting at $100. That goes all the way up to $5,000 entries if you're a baller out here in fantasy land. The FFPC Best Ball Tournament has $125 entries, and the Superflex Best Ball Tournament, for us cheaper folks out there, $35 an entry. They're off and running. Go over to my FFPC. Great folks over there, and get in today. John, this has been a blast. Really, thank you for the opportunity. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. I'm looking forward to doing this a little more and growing this YouTube channel for Fantasy Points, because people got to realize there's a lot of great content that's coming across here. Shout out to our guy Trey behind the camera here, who's helping us get things up and running. But man, if you want to win in fantasy in 2023, you talked about Twitter, YouTube's the place to be.
Yeah, no, it's I have one of my sons who started a YouTube page. I can't even reveal who it is or what it is, but he started his own YouTube page doing videos on Team Fortress 2, and he's got 6 million views in like 2 years, and he's like making like $1,000 a month on advertising. So
wow.
I mean, yeah. And he literally is the guru of Team Fortress 2, like top 10.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't really. I mean, it's one of those shoot 'em up kind of games. It's one of those games.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he started playing it when he was 8, and he's like 25 now. So yeah. No, YouTube is where it's at. I kind of think like, what if I devoted the last 10 years to YouTube? Like, where would that be? What would that look like?
Yeah, you'd be Mr. Beast instead of the guru right now, just handing out $100 bills at Burger King or whatever that guy's doing.
I don't know about that, but we'll see, because I am kind of getting into it here. Like, it is fascinating. Real quick, as someone who went to college for radio, television, and film, there were certain channels that you had to take to be in broadcasting. It's incredible that you just blow all that out the way. Screw you, networks.
No gatekeeper anymore.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. And what else is unbelievable, folks? The opportunity for you to win your fantasy leagues over at fantasypoints.com. Come join us. Scott Barrett's there. The data package launches in June, you're not going to want to miss what Brett Whitefield and the team at Data is putting out here. It's going to blow your mind. Analytics for the common fan, so you can look so much smarter.
Sorry to cut you off there. Sorry to cut you off there, but it is I believe this is going to be the single biggest endeavor ever in terms of fantasy football content. I know there's a bold ass statement, but wait till you see it. There will not be another site on the planet that is devoted to fantasy football as we are with this data. Like, it doesn't exist.
It's going to be outstanding, folks. Get over there right now at fantasypoints.com. For Mr. Hansen, follow him on Twitter at fantasy_guru. I am Brian Drake at Drake Fantasy. We'll see you guys next time for Ask Guru Anything.